World of terrible sight here. Hell, even last night I didn't get to walk out to do a little video because I've been so friggin' busy. Today I want to go over something that was, say so, received. And it's about Henry Bedard Jr., the 15-year-old swamp Scott boy that ended up one day, shockingly, with his brains bashed in for unknown reasons. Yeah, just see what I mean when I get like this. I gotta try and gather my thoughts. Of course, I'm taking my nice walk out at night. I wish I was in the woods, but I have to sit here and have cars hiss by my head and interrupt me all the time. Something interesting in this writing about Henry Bedard Jr. and how he walked home from a CVS and was Christmas shopping, as they claim. And literally, and it is clear that he was seen supposedly by the chief of police, by 2 DPW workers, and went up a hill, a local hangout, which I think was I'm going with a local makeout scene. And that's what I think happened. Maybe Henry Bedard got involved into something. Maybe, being respectful to a woman or a girl, and someone took it the wrong way just because the kid had a little bit of charm in him. And that's what I think this kid had, and what he possessed. The charm. And I don't mean in a bad way either. I mean just the charm to knock a girl off her feet and, in the respectful way. Someone took it the wrong way and did their little stupid deed. One thing I haven't mentioned, and I keep forgetting to mention, but the only thing is I want to know is why his body got up on that hill with a bashed in skull. Because clearly this says, and it has been said, but I haven't been mentioning it because I didn't think I was going to get this deep into this case. Because, right, when I look up stuff, I always put my articles up that I do find and make sure I mention, what was said in that article. Make sure it's shown, not what I said, but what is shown in the article. And in that article, like I say, not a lot was shown. I mean, there's something I want to go over. I don't even think I went over that yet. And that was, God damn this traffic. That I found the original article just by looking on something that was given to me. I mean, I just decided to look back into Henry Bedard and and I typed in the original article. Somehow I came across it. And I'm going to go over that in a minute. But as you can clearly see here, it is clear to me that Henry went up there purposely, said Armaz, oh wait a minute, Armaz, who said her brother took an alternate route that day from his usual path. Now, if that is so, that changes the whole theory of this story. Of course, you always save the best for last, but I think I did read that before. I don't know. I don't even know if I did read that in my very first video on this. I don't think I did, but I think I did read it somewhere rather than what I have here in writing. And like I said, that puts a whole new perspective on this. Yeah, I think I did say they did say something about he might have went up there to meet somebody. So if that's the case and he went to meet somebody, and what for? To confront somebody to say, hey, I didn't touch your girl, or I didn't say nothing to your girl. Maybe he went up there to say that and clear the air. Whatever rumors, maybe rumors were going around. Henry did this to your girl, or like I said, that jealous, silent type. They think they're with that girl, but they're not. A trickster. But, yeah, like I say, this was never said, though, in the original article either. Which I think I'm going to bring that up now. Okay, yeah, here it is. So, if you want to read this while I speak. And this has the original address. Oh, yeah. This is where I got the original address from to do the mapping. This is also where I said I got that they found the bats seemed to match the bats that were used in the high school baseball team. Which I don't know how it was, though, because it said Little League on them, but 31 inches bat, I think, is a regulation for high school and Major League Baseball. 29 and below is the Little League size. But why it said Little League on the bat is beyond me. No further statement about whether evidence may have been uncovered at the scene. All they spoke of is the bat. And then you come over here. Oops. And this is, come on. So he went directly from school to Vinnie Square. Oh, and this leads me into another case also that I wanted to go over, but I've been delaying it due to problems. But it seems that Vinnie Square was a popular place back in Swampscott. Probably still exists to this day. I forgot to look that up and everything. But, of course, as he did his business, he was running home and saw him, who was it? Said the last person to see his son alive was a friend who saw him jogging toward along Paradise Road. He was very excited. The grief stricken, his father said. Now, whoever this friend was, who knows? They saw him, but they didn't say nothing to him. He doesn't go on to say anything. The last time his father saw him, the friend must have said he saw him, but didn't have no contact with him. Now, in a way, that sounds like to me, if you're going to see a friend, you don't say hi or nothing. Whether he was walking the opposite way, maybe he had put up his hand and said hi, But because Henry's excited to get home, he just kept jogging and didn't stop, whatever the case may be. But it does kind of sound strange. I know when I see a friend, whether I'm jogging home or not, and I get yelled at from my wife sometimes. Oh, what are you doing in there? Talking to a friend. Damn right I stopped talking to my friend. Haven't seen a friend in years, I gotta talk to him. Henry Bedard looks like the type that he would not go off and, just say, hey, what's happening, and just keep on jogging home. I think he would have the decency to have stopped and said hi and had a little conversation, but nothing was said. But it leaves me to think, what if this friend, the silent type, maybe saw him and was the one that set him up, maybe? Meet you over here. Okay, I'm gonna jog over here and meet my friend. There's so many thoughts and theories now that can come out of this. And seeing this original article on this piece, leads me to believe, who was this friend? His girlfriend did claim at the time that he went to the 8th grade dance with, that used to walk her home. Kids used to pick on him severely for that. See what I mean? There's the charm. There's the respectable man, little man, or becoming a man, dignity and undisgracefulness that he brought forth towards girls or women. And that's what I think and say. And then when you got someone say so, a friend, with that attitude, you got that friend that can't have the charm, like Henry Bedard, or say so, a kid in school. And they numerously, like I said before, with the guy in the mall that couldn't pick up a damn one girl in that mall, gets pissed off, throws a kid over the balcony like a piece of shit. I like someone to frickin' throw that guy over a balcony like a piece of turd washed up. Because them are the guys, right, that would have a motive to kill if they wanted to. And that's why I'm thinking more into more of this. That Henry, with his charm, with his good personality towards women, literally pissed someone off. And if he did talk and, say so, charm the girls with his nice talk, respectable talk, someone really didn't like that. And, but with that other comment saying his sister never took that, his brother never took that route. He took it home for something, for some reason. Well, there's only a couple reasons, like I said. Either a friend, maybe a friend that's had enough of him said, hey, meet me over here. Or someone that didn't like that charm and that personality and that respectful man. Which I'm going to call him a man, is right, because any man with a dignity and, the decency to do what Henry was doing that day and bring his girlfriend home and walk from school, bring her to the dance like a man should. That's how a man should treat a woman. That's how all men should be treating any type of woman in the world, because it should be one man, one woman in a relationship. And some sick individual just happens to pop on by and bang, it's all over. Because that person, and if the killer is still alive, and the killer, if you ever listen to my video, pal, I got a message for you. I'm just gonna call you limp dick. Because you ain't the type of man that can get a woman, say so, like Henry could have got. And that enraged you. It made you mad. And I honestly think that he was killed because of that reason. That reason alone. Because this other boy just didn't have the right stuff. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. That's just sick. take a boy's life, you ain't got the right stuff. So, going on, and this is where I believe it says where the school bat was found to match up the bats at the school. So if that's the case, like I said in a previous video, that person must have snuck one out. Maybe broke into the school, because back then there wasn't such thing as security cameras or nothing. It's just too bad that there wasn't, because back then if there was, it would solve a lot of cases. But what the hell can you do? All in all, trying to dig into this case and keep my thoughts together. I gotta get back into more stuff. I gotta get out of reality for a while and dip into something that interests me. Because I'm doing my damnedest to try and stay above water before I go off deep end. And I tell you, it's only gonna be to those people who think they're great monsters in this world. And they like to taunt, harass, and do bad things. Especially when it comes out to me, I don't like that. But till that next video, be safe, take care, beware, always beware. And I hope when I get there this December to do my little video and see if I can get a hold of Henry beyond the grave. Hopefully he can give me a name. That's what I'm looking for. So give me time, people. I'm still doing my thing. But still gotta look into things so I can get some material out. Slowly but surely. Bear with me. Like I said, a lot of personal problems right now, and I'm really not in a good state of mind. Beware. There's more monsters out there than you monsters. Yeah, me.